We are out in the workshop at Ultimate 4-Wheel Drive, the nerve centre where things happen, and this is tip number 6. This is something that comes up all too often. Something I want to show you here about winches. What a lot of people think with winches is that they're absolutely bulletproof and they can handle anything. And you know what? They are very strong and they do handle a lot of punishment. But with these particular winches, what's happening is they're actually designed to get water in. And you can see here, there's grooves on the winches. Now, most winches, except for full-on competition stuff or very, very expensive winches, don't have that grooves and they're fully sealed. Now, those grooves are designed to actually get water and air in, so the actual water can get in and actually drain out. So what happens with winches? People do water crossings, they squirt the car down with a high-pressure cleaner, or whatever it might be, blast through a puddle at a fast speed and actually push water in there. That's fine, it's actually meant to go in there. But what people don't realise is what you're meant to do with a winch is actually put it into free spool and run it up till the motor's actually warm to touch to dry out any water that's in the winch. What happens all too often is people do water crossings, they squirt the car down and they run water into the winch and then they don't actually run it up. Now, a year later when they go to use it, they find the winch doesn't work. And if you have a look in this particular instance, the motor's actually burnt out and corroded away. Now, that's due to water getting in there and sitting there for long periods of time. So with this particular winch, we're going to have to do a full service on it and actually change the motor. So one thing to remember with winching is always run the motor in free spool position till it's warm to touch. After any water crossings, high pressure washing, or anything to do with water getting near your winch, and it's going to keep it in much better condition for a lot longer. This has been tip number 6. Stay tuned next week for another tip on all things 4-wheel driving.